Welcome to our spooky episode. Number 2.
Okay, Count Chocula.
Wait, what? Count Chocula?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I definitely do the more goofy fucking vampire. For sure.
That was 100% Count Chocula. Are you wanting to do the the Rope-a-Cope intro?
I can. I thought that was it.
It's your turn. Yeah.
Is it my turn? Wait, wait. I thought we all have our own intro thing, right?
Yeah. It was originally just going to be me because you guys were so convinced that I have to do it every time.
Yeah.
But then you guys started being funny.
Oh, are we bringing up Soundgasm again?
I think so.
I have some links to share.
You always have the links.
God, I fucking love links. I don't care about the content inside the links. I just like links. Give me a good link.
I just scrub my Reddit forums. Hold on.
Welcome to Rope-a-Cope.
Yeah, welcome everybody to our second Halloween episode.
Second.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We had a really long first episode, and
Really
we're
long.
gonna try to keep this one a little shorter. But for you
bit
guys,
shorter.
but we keep coming back to the fact that one of the lost episodes we were explaining who we are, and we keep forgetting that you guys, if you guys are finally like actually listening this far in, you may not know who we are.
I hope not. I'm sorry if you do.
I'm sorry as well. And, I'd love to hear.
I think you guys are quite pleasant.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Because you haven't actually met me yet, but that's fine.
You know, as long as you don't have Miss Gertie, I think we're golden.
Miss Gertie's always with me in spirit.
No.
She wears her around like a backpack.
No.
Oh my god, I should make a backpack version and then we should sell it.
Ew.
I mean,
Not
I'm sure
out of
we would get some sales,
Paper mache
but not a lot of
come,
them.
but like
I forgot we mentioned that last time.
You're gonna get locally
so what
sourced.
are we doing here?
Sorry.
Oh, God.
I just found cum, not like
Oh, it's like
Ew.
like just
have
street,
them
like off the
test
street.
first?
oh
Just
god, yeah, you know, like you just like find
Farm to
it.
table.
Yeah.
You just walk out
find
like,
it.
oh, hey, there's a splooge right there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah. So, like, we are a group of goofy goobers who just
Clearly.
decided one day to do a podcast, and it's not safe for children. It's
Oh yeah, definitely not. Yeah, this is not. This is definitely for adult audiences.
if you couldn't tell from the first 3 episodes, it's not safe for children.
Clearly. But yeah, so I've known Sammy for 10 plus years at this point. Yeah.
Best 10 years of his life.
It was a 10 years for sure.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, yeah, officially this year would have been it would have been 10 years.
Is it this? Oh yeah, 2015, right? Yeah, I met Sammy through working at a local game establishment that is actually a giant chain, not a local one. And just kind of became friends from there. And then Ian, I used to stream. I actually plan to get back into streaming over on Twitch, but I met Ian through the streaming community that way.
And he's been blessed ever since.
Yes,
I
very,
met
very blessed.
Ian because he's a Soundgasm.
I paid for her
Foley
links. There was
artist.
nothing else I did.
Foley artist.
I think they're just natural faps, but I could be wrong. They sound like natural faps.
Oh
I think that they're
God.
foleying anything.
HR. I need HR. I need HR.
HR isn't me anymore.
Yeah, no,
So
I
go
did the
for
last episode. It's you are HR.
I'm HR.
Go ahead.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
it's a revolving door now.
Damn. Yes, Ian, how can I help you? Yeah, so Sammy is talking about weird porn stuff again. That sounds so tragic, Ian. I don't know what to do about that. We've been trying to keep her under control, but she just keeps screaming out Miss Gertie and we run away.
Tragic?
Tragic.
That's
Tragic.
a word.
Okay, so
Tragic.
I'm trying to update the HR notes. So are you saying that she shouldn't bring up weird porn stuff as much? Or did it have to do with the fapping?
The fapping
Okay.
for sure.
Do not speak of faps.
Hey, you're speaking of faps again. But no. So Sammy and I met through Zach here, and she's been blessed ever since.
You can't use that twice.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
You've been blessed ever since with the imagery of Miss Gertie.
Okay,
For sure.
I no that no.
Quite blessed
Well,
indeed.
Welcome to the last episode of Robocop.
Wow, that was a short-lived podcast. Holy shit! Only
yeah, I
4
knew
episodes.
it was going to be me.
It wasn't you. It was Miss Gertie.
Exactly.
You're not. It's not you. It's Miss Gertie.
You
It's
know
like
what?
it's not you.
That's what
it's
all the
me
men
thing.
say.
That is, I mean, if all men knew, they would also say that for sure.
No,
I
it's
feel like
fine.
that's a valid reason to say. I feel like that's a valid thing to say. It's not you. It's Miss Gertie.
I think so too. I'm right
you
there
need
with
to
you.
get rid of her or I'm leaving. Well,
Well,
You know, relationships are all about boundaries.
And this
Yeah.
is just a strong one of his, you know?
look, it's just creepy dolls. I don't care. I don't care about.
she's not a doll,
taxidermy.
okay? She's much more than that.
She's a cum pile. I don't care about. I don't care about taxidermy. I don't care about like the bones. I don't care about bugs. But when it
bones.
comes to fucking those creepy ass fucking dolls, let me fucking tell you, I don't like it.
She's not a doll. Much more than that.
A cum pile.
Oh, a spiritual awakening.
An entity, I would say. And, anyway, can we? I know it's
burnable
Halloween
object.
time, but can we talk about something a little less horrifying than Miss Gertie?
Yeah, I think Miss Gertie is where I
Has
draw
she
the
been
line
up on the
horror.
screen this entire time? Because she should be.
No, she's not going to be up on the screen this entire
She
time. I
has
feel
been
bad
just
that people
black
haven't
expect
red.
seen it.
everybody to know what Miss Gertie is. What if they're coming in rock hard on this episode and they're like, Miss Gertie, I don't know who Miss Gertie is. So you got to constantly remind them every time I bring up Miss Gertie who Miss Gertie really is.
You know what? If they really want to know who Miss Gertie is, they can see the 3rd episode.
Go back to the archives, you know?
Way
or
back when.
hit up my FinDom link and I'll give you direct access to Miss Gertie.
Direct access. I think that's a big promise there.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get the wrong people clicking that link.
Whatever, as long as you got money, man. Times are tough.
Don't worry, guys. She's working on it. It'll eventually be released. So you guys want to introduce yourselves as to like who you are as people?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think we've already did this on the first episode, but I don't remember.
No.
So this was
Yeah, because
part
this
of
is a
that.
whole spinster thing, right? Well, no, let's,
yeah,
let's
it
continue.
No. So,
Yeah, this was what was lost. So, like I said before, I was a Twitch streamer. I will continue to stream here in the future, but I'm a streamer. I'm a realtor photographer and freelance photographer. I've always wanted to do a podcast. Thank God that Ian suggested doing one. And I also do like design work on the side and that sort of thing. But yeah, I've been a long time enthusiast of very, very deep into video game design and just the industry in general, along with a bunch of other media, but video games in particular, just because it's been such a integral part of my life. But yeah, that's basically who I am for the most part in a nutshell.
Yeah. And I myself am just a guy who decided, like, I want to do a podcast. And I talked to Zach about it. And I was like, hey, I want to talk about the funny, haha, goofy stuff. And then he brought Sammy in, and she talked about the most horrifying thing in the world I've ever fucking seen. And
Should I
Sometimes
give
I make
you a
jokes,
warning?
though. You know what? Rip.
I only regret everything because of that fucking thing.
Well, I bring blessings and curses, one would say.
Thought about starting this podcast, did you think you were going to regret it this quickly?
No, I didn't think I was going to regret it at all because there's not much that bothers me, but Miss Gertie bothers me.
That's so interesting.
Clearly, he didn't give you all of my trigger warnings that I come with then.
Yeah, I was going to say, you need like a small billboard, Sammy.
Thank you.
Look, there's not much
man.
that really bothers me or gets under my skin, but that fucking doll, let me fucking tell you, and I'm sure anybody who watched the episode is probably there with me. That doll is not okay.
Definitely
Honestly,
not.
I don't think you made her big enough on the screen or put her on there for long enough.
I feel like I definitely did, and I'm sure, you know, here's the thing is, like, everybody got a I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I did see that, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure why, but... Anyway.
Anyway, Sammy.
Oh, are you done? That's it? You're just like a guy?
I'm just a guy. I'm an audio engineer. And
Rough pumpkins, man. All right.
A silly
Sammy I
goober.
met through me being a Soundgasm Foley artist.
Yeah. Just the Foley artist. The other people read the scripts and all that. You just the Foley artist.
I had all the noises.
Yeah. Oh god.
Go down the river.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys want to know? I guess. Well, I don't know what I covered in the first episode, but I'm just I'm a spinster, and now we know what that word means, Ian.
Shut up.
I'm a spinster. I used to work on a lot of film sets, Indian Union, in New York and Pittsburgh, and I spent a bunch of time building like haunted house attractions and doing special effects makeup for film, and I've always been a writer for a very long time. In the last 15 years, I would say, I just went straight to erotica. Just some nasty, because that's just like, I just thrive in that area, I guess. That's the first thing my brain goes to in an appropriate way. Not actually, never mind. That doesn't make any sense. But, so yeah, I've been writing for a really long time. Have no published work yet. Because
Have you thought about publishing it?
Yeah, I'm actually working on something, getting something out right now, because I'm trying to work on it really quickly, because I've been working on the same book for roughly 10 years now. I started it. It has been, yeah. I just figured it out the other day, because I started it around the same time that we met, but I dropped it and then I picked it back up. I was in a really difficult situation, I'll say, when Zach and I met. And when I finally were able to get out of that situation, I needed some type of healing. And at that point, I had read a lot of dark romance novels and stuff, and I thought it was really helpful in the healing journey of things. So I my whole thing with writing erotica and especially dark romance specifically is that I want women and people in general to understand that those things should stay in the books, and that you shouldn't romanticize abuse, and that you should strive for loving relationships, and if you want to get fucking destroyed in the bedroom in however way you both see fit, fucking get it, girl. But you deserve a person that's not going to treat you like garbage, and I feel that needs to be talked about more in the dark romance erotica area. So that's something I'm really passionate about, I guess.
I think that's a great message.
Thank you.
That's not talked about enough.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things that I hear from a friend in the community is consent is sexy.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Consent is sexy.
The number one rule. But yeah, if you want because a lot of these people are they're depicted as abusive, like, and not just in like a sexual way in the bedroom. It's like their entire personality around the person is abusive. And I just like want to highlight that to people that like, yeah, it's hot in the books, like have a great time. But like my huge thing with these books is that like keep it in the fucking books and get treated like good in like life and disgustingly in the bedroom. If that's what you want.
I can agree with that. 100%. You know, I this actually kind of brings something up for me. I think way too many people romanticize the Nosferatu remake.
Oh my god, stop. I'm gonna throw up. Zach was actually I'm somebody that's on dark romance like TikTok and stuff, or like the book talk or whatever you want to fucking call it, but Zach was the one to bring this up to me and teach me all about this, and I'm scarred. Like, what is wrong with you?
I don't get it.
His skin's falling off.
I think it was a great movie as an art piece. I enjoyed it. I went and watched it with my ex, but God, there were so many many people who were like Count Olaf or whatever his fucking name is, Olaf, whatever it is.
God,
fucking
Olaf.
Look, I don't remember his fucking name.
Good.
Look, all I know is that there was one thing that came out of that I thought was absolutely funny. It was the people coming out with doing the voice of his and be like, bounce on it, crazy stuff.
Oh god, that's good.
That's pretty funny.
That's like the only thing out of that movie that was like a positive. Outside of it was just a good art piece that I feel like
art piece, yes.
Yeah.
It
was worth the watch.
I obviously like I have a fucked up brain, as we can see so far. I'm not into that whatsoever. That really grossed me out. However, I do have a really big thing for the ghoul from Fallout, so I'm not really sure how much I can talk.
I was gonna say you don't have much room after the whole ghoul thing, to be honest.
I literally was just complaining that like his skin was falling off. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then I'm like,
which
well,
ghoul?
The
ghoul from the show or the ghoul from
Walter
the
show?
games?
Yeah, Walter
Hawkins.
Walter
Okay,
Hawkins,
to be fair, like the TV show iteration of the ghoul is not as bad as like the video game iterations of the ghouls, where their skin does not look attached.
Right. I imagine under all of that, under all of the duster and everything else, I'm sure he doesn't have much going on.
It's probably not good down there by any means.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
Did you guys actually hear that he's coming to Fallout 76 here soon?
Yes,
They're adding that in Ohio. Yeah,
that's weird.
Yeah,
I don't know how that's going to line up with the
desert.
show, being that it's a couple hundred years apart from each other. But
well, it makes sense because he has like a 200 year lifespan. So him trying to like find out like what happened in like the facilities of like of Fallout, like the capital, and like where the Fallout their industries like headquarters are at. So I imagine he's over on the East Coast. Like that wouldn't be too surprising.
I'm not surprised whatsoever, because I mean, like, it's literally like from the times the bombs drop in the TV show, he is just out and about.
Yeah.
Right.
So if his lifespan is
right?
200.
Yeah, a lot of the ghouls can live. I think their technical lifespan is supposed to be like 400 years.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
All right.
Wow.
That would make more sense, because from
I don't remember
76 to the TV show is like 200-year difference. So at that point, like, that's like the end of his life, right? So if it was 400, then that would make a lot more sense.
Yeah, I did not know that was that big of a gap between the show and that, but that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's so. Like a lot of the happenings of the Fallout series happen 200 years after, like in like the games. Like,
is that post Fallout 3 or post Fallout 4?
I don't. Are you talking about the show?
Yeah,
I think the show is like. I'd have to look it up, but I think the show is like between Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. I don't think there's really much of a like difference. But I'm not sure, because I mean, like Fallout, the show is supposed to take place in California,
right? That's the whole lead up into the next season. And everything is they have to be relatively close to where they're going. At least with that. But yeah, no. What is is it the New Republic of California? I forget what it's called.
Yeah,
it has the two bears on the flag.
Yeah, it's NPR.
NPR. That's right.
Yeah. I think it's NPR. NPR, I don't remember.
Something like that.
I really don't remember.
Yeah, it's been a while. I know a lot of Fallout lore. I don't remember a lot about California.
But getting back to everything, we all met and we just kind of decided like,
oh yeah, what are we talking about here?
We really wanted to do a podcast about just media, life, and just funny shit in general. And I having met Zach, it was an awesome time, and you know, like we built up a great friendship, and then we decided on adding Sammi as a third because we wanted to have 3 people in the podcast because it just felt like the perfect number.
I'm used to being a third too.
Well, we're all equal here. All right, we're all equal.
Ian, you're thinking about a third wheel. She's talking about a different third.
Of the mythical type.
Oh.
All right, moving on. All right, let me get back to my notes. I just minimized them.
No, but it's been awesome meeting Sammi as well, getting to know her, and I get to know Zach more and more. So the whole reason this podcast is we have a fun conversation about things, because like I wanted to make a podcast because I feel like a lot of the conversations that I have are very, very in depth, and they can be very eye opening or very just interesting. And I was like, why don't I just do a podcast? So I brought it to Zach, and Zach was like, I love the idea of doing a podcast. And I was like, perfect, fucking perfect. Let's fucking do this.
Fuck yeah.
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 No, I've always wanted to do a podcast because I do have so many amazing conversations with friends and just really unique stuff that like really stuck with me over the years, and to be able to have something to record or even go back to in later years to listen to again, to like know that I have that with people that I love, that it always means a lot to me that I could do this.
How are you supposed to do that if you can't listen to yourself?
Eventually learn a tolerance to it. Not anytime soon.
Some
but
exposure therapy.
Yeah, it's something I have to get used to over time. But yeah, it'll happen eventually.
That's okay. It's like nails on chalkboard for me. Like I feel like the cadence of my voice isn't too bad, but the consistent ums and likes from my fucking mouth hole, like I just want to rip my own face off. So I understand. I'm
glad you do. Because Ian, you're so used to all this audio sort of work, and you said you got used to that really quick. I genuinely don't know how you got used to it.
When you hear yourself back 24/7, you're like, okay, well, I got talk back or playback on for me. I need to stop doing like all this stuff, and you hear yourself back and you start becoming like a positive critic on yourself versus this negative critic on yourself while you're talking. Because one of the things like they teach you in school is that you really want to have consistency in your speech, and with ums and likes and stuff like that, you start to catch those over time, and you really just get so used to it. And then like obviously the audio schooling helped a shit ton, and
I would imagine,
as you could hear through that conversation or through that the statements I was just making, I was still doing the ums and likes a bit. It's gonna happen. Like look at Obama, like the dude said a lot. And he's still got a presidency.
Right.
That's true.
Right. Well, it just takes time. I've listened to a lot of podcasts over the years, and hearing people when they first start out till like they go on, and it's just like there is a transformation with how they speak and how they like present themselves through audio stuff. Yeah. It's really interesting. So I imagine we'll get there eventually.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Okay, so are we going to actually touch on the topic we had for today?
Yeah, 100%. A lot of this. So,
we're going to touch
real quick,
this topic, all right?
Bum.
Ooh-wee.
Is that like a Halloween Mario?
Let's go.
That's a spooky. Don't worry, some of this is going to be cut up anyway.
When did I start?
But yeah, some of this is going to be cut up anyway, so this is golden. But yeah, so you're not wrong. Are we going to touch up on this Halloween subject? Yes, we are. And I feel like the perfect person to start is Sammy.
Why is that?
Because I love putting you on the spot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's no good. I have no confidence in myself whatsoever. So, okay, what we just gonna we gonna start with just a couple with. Okay, so we're gonna talk about some.
I can go if you need a little more time to build up.
Okay,
we're talking about like our favorite horror media, be it video games, television series, movies, or books.
Well, so for me, that takes like a little bit too much time, right? Because it would be an entire episode. I'm very big into horror films, as you could tell. Well, you don't know me, but I have like a horror sleeve, and I worked on haunted house attractions and like did special effects makeup. So like my entire personality has been like built off of these things. But yeah, if we're talking about video games today and you want to do movies later, that's probably better, because I could go on and on about all like the like Halloween themed movies. So if you guys want to start with video games, I'm for sure on board.
Yeah, let's stick to games this time around.
I'm cool with games.
All right, sick. Sorry, let me clear my throat before I get into this, because I start to like clear my throat and then like I don't do it all the way, and then I like keep on taking these huge gaps in between talking, and then I hear myself back and I'm like, bitch, just say something. What's wrong with you? Like, get the cum out of your throat, damn it.
Oh god.
Okay, so jumping in, I mean, actually no, I want to save The Last of Us for the end to transition into you, because I gotta stick it into you.
Say I could. Oh, that's hot. I can talk about.
Got him.
I can talk about Outlast.
Yeah, please. Why don't you go ahead?
Yeah,
first.
go for it.
Say I love the Outlast series. At least I've not played the second game. I need to. I've just been putting it off because I know I'm going to be horrified of it. So one of the first horror games that I played and got through all the way was Outlast, and I fell in love with it. As messed up as a game as it is, it's definitely a series that I feel like earned its merit in the horror field. Now, one of the things that I enjoy about Outlast is the fact that it is you can't defend yourself. You just really can't. You can hide, but hiding doesn't do much for you if they can figure out where you are. The AI in there is strong.
So with horror games, that's my one pet peeve I hate about certain horror games are ones that you cannot defend yourself in.
Yeah, I think I'm not a fan.
Oh, that gets to me. Those are the only horror games I will not play, and it's just because especially like with Outlast, I started Outlast in the beginning, and I'm sorry to cut you off here with this, but
you're good.
You jump through a window right through that insane asylum, and you start, and like things start getting horrible like pretty fast.
It's immediate.
Right. But like there are like giant pieces of 2x4 laying on the ground. You have another hand. You're holding a camera. Like there is like it is just because it's a video game and they want to take the agency away from you that you cannot defend yourself, even though there are things you could use to defend yourself. That's where I also have like a huge problem. You could rip a pipe off a wall. There's usually like something you could do to defend yourself, and people actively not doing so is really insane to me. On top of the fact that it also you lose agency. You don't have, you know what I mean?
I've only played bits and pieces of Mirror's Edge, but I feel like it's kind of like they took this game and decided to give it the same concept a bit as Mirror's Edge, where you were just constantly running.
Well, the Mirror's Edge thing makes sense, I think, in universe, right? So if you stop to fight back, you are going to die because you have nothing to protect yourself because you're this very frail, very fast woman that's going over buildings, right? But like in Outlast, you're a dude that could break through a window in a insane asylum, and you're like putting yourself in that scenario to begin with, and then you choose not to fight back, or you choose not to try anything or something to fight off monsters. It just, sorry, logically, it just doesn't make any goddamn sense to me.
I don't disagree with you. I don't think on logic it doesn't make sense. But to be fair, also another thing is like he doesn't really break through a window in the beginning. In the beginning, the window's already open.
Oh, is it open? Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, it's already open.
I do. It's been a while. Forgive me.
So he sneaks in, and if you play the Whistleblower DLC, like you can see some other things with that too. You don't get to see what the character looks like whatsoever. So we don't know how big he is. We don't know if he himself is frail. The only thing you do know is he is just a journalist. That's it. But like, and it's you're supposed to be a journalist uncovering this horrible thing that's happening at this insane asylum.
Have you guys seen the movie The Hills Have Eyes?
I cannot stand that movie.
Okay, fair. That's a very, very fair assessment of that movie. But I guess like that's the other part. Like the one part of that movie I really liked is the fact that they chose the frail sort of guy who looks kind of like a writer to kind of fend for himself in that movie. And like I guess like unless there's like a actual handicap reason or like an insane reason, or like they actually gave the characters something to go off of where they couldn't defend themselves, is the only way I could reasonably see that being a reason not to defend yourself, or not being able to defend yourself. I mean,
yeah.
Sorry,
I get that
weird. I'm sorry, I'm stuck on a tangent. Please continue.
No, you're okay. I here's the thing: is I don't disagree with you. I do not like games typically where I cannot defend myself. I will typically stay away from those games because I find it illogical and I find it dumb. Because why are you not going to fight back? I mean, you heard my story last week. Like the first thing I did when I saw that fucking shadow figure standing behind me was swung on it.
Right.
It's a shadow figure. It's not a corporeal thing. Like I'm not like, what am I gonna fucking do to it? But my first reaction is turn around and swing. So I mean, like I don't disagree with you. I feel like for this game though, it works because all you're supposed to do is uncover the story. You're not supposed to do anything else. That's all you're there for. And then one of the things I'll say as well is like when you get far enough in, which is like maximum 5 minutes, you meet the guy who calls you Little Pig. His name is Chris, and I don't remember his last name, but like let's be realistic here. If you see that he's a big hulking monstrosity, you're not going to do anything to him. All the people in this asylum, after you see him, you realize like they're all monstrosities. I don't think you are going to be able to do anything to them. They've all been, what's the word? Experimented on. They've all been experimented on and have all these things. I think the idea is you're not able to really fight back against them because they're just too strong or too fast or anything of that sort because of the experiments. I'm not sure if that's really what they're getting at, but with the notion of Chris being there, that's where I'm like, maybe that's why.
Oh, okay. I just didn't play far enough then.
Oh yeah, it's definitely worth playing through, I feel like. And I mean, honestly speaking, like the game, you could realistically run through that game and get all the cutscenes in under 2 hours. Just under 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah. You just have to know the routes. That's it. So I mean, like, I think their idea is you are supposed to run through, get the story, and get out. And then when you get to the end, you realize like what they were experimenting for, and it's for the supernatural effect. Yeah, and it is. I feel like it's a really well fleshed out story. I have not played the second one. I need to, and I'm thinking I'm going to play it this month for my stream.
Nice, sick.
Yeah. Now, have either of you? You said you played a little bit. Sammy, have you played any of it?
I've not. No, I've watched some like walkthrough and stuff, but.
Got you.
It always seemed like one of the more horrifying ones, and it reminded me a lot of Amnesia. Because I tried to go through the Amnesia games and also had a hard time with that. Though that one was more interesting because I found it more like psychological horror than it was like like runaway
Also
hide
body.
stuff. Yeah, right. I didn't get super far into those games either by any means, but those I've tried. Like, I like to at least try certain games, especially ones that are known for such good stories or some sort of like interesting gameplay or some interesting story background, what have you. But there's just certain ones that I just don't clearly don't have a tolerance for.
I think Outlast is definitely worth the playthrough. Just because, again, like, you can realistically run from everything, and you don't have to play in the hardest difficulty. The hardest difficulty is like you're pretty much one or two shot.
Oh god.
If you play on the regular difficulty, it's like you have a couple shots on you. You can take a few hits, and it's like if you get hit once while you're running, it's fine. Just to, like, honestly worthwhile to play just to even get that story. Because realistically speaking, like, when you get to the end and you realize what they were experimenting for the whole nine, it is insane. And then the Whistleblower DLC, you were playing as a different character who sends this information to the person you're playing. When you started playing that game, the first thing you see is that email from that guy on your little laptop or on that paper.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's from the Whistleblower. So you get the Whistleblower DLC, and now you have been caught being a whistleblower, and you somehow start to escape because havoc starts being unleashed in this asylum immediately when you send that email out. And it's like the events of the Whistleblower DLC start right before you get into the main game, just right before, and then everything that happens during Whistleblower and during the main game are happening at the same time. They're happening parallel to each other.
Interesting.
So when you get to the end, you're pretty much experiencing the same end as you would as the main game, but from a different set of eyes.
That's so cool.
And you get to see what happened to the main character of the game.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun. And it's very much a game where you're only supposed to get the story. You're not supposed to fight back. You're just supposed to get out as fast as possible and uncover the story as you're going.
I feel like there was a game. It was like a Silent Hill game that was like only on the Wii. That was kind of like that for me. Like, it was the one where you had the camera, but there was like, other than the flashlight, there was no way to like defend yourself, so to say.
On the Wii.
Yeah. Shattered.
I know nothing about this.
Oh, is it Silent Hill Shattered Memories?
Yeah.
Oh, I never played that Silent Hill.
I've never played a Silent Hill.
Oh.
Have any of them?
Well.
I technically played PT, and that's it.
Oh man.
Okay. Yeah.
Well.
Huh. You should definitely play the remake of 2. It's very, very, very good. Also, or have you played any of the Resident Evil games?
Me?
Yeah.
I never played any of the original versions. I played. So funny enough, you mentioned Amnesia. That's the first game I ever streamed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A Machine for Pigs, or which one?
The first one. I tried to do Machine for Pigs. The fact that you could not do anything if you died, you had to start from the beginning. I was like, fuck this. I don't have the patience.
That's very fair. That's why I stopped too.
Yeah. The first one is what I did. And I really enjoyed what I did play of it. But like, there was a lot missing from it at the same time that made me just kind of like, meh. One of the second games I ever streamed. So these are years apart from each other, because like the Amnesia gameplay was in 2017, maybe 2018. I think it was 2017, maybe even 2016. It was a while ago. And then I took a long ass break, and then I was like, cool, I want to start streaming. I really want to do it. And I started doing Resident Evil 2, the remake.
Oh.
And
yeah,
I really enjoyed the gameplay of it. I watched my friend play through all of the original versions of them before that.
Those I mean, like, while great games, those tank controls did not age very well.
No, they did not.
They did make a really good remake of the first one if you ever get a chance on the GameCube, and then that's the one they ported to PS4 and Xbox and PC and all that. Yeah,
that's the one I watched, and I liked the changes they made because like my friend played both the original and the HD version.
Oh, okay, yeah,
is what it is, and where they added some story in.
Oh yeah, there's also they kind of redid one in Resident Evil 5 Golden Edition. They have a whole separate mission where you play as Chris and I want to say it's Jill. I think they might subbed out Jill for somebody else because she's blonde in that for some reason. But and then that's like would be the modern version of 1 because you have like over the shoulder. But in the original mansion, it's really cool. A lot of people don't talk about that.
I know they have Resident Evil 0, and I think that one has Chris and Rebecca.
No. Zero's hold on. Resident Evil.
I honestly I would keep getting to the part while I was watching him play Resident Evil 0. I'd keep getting to the part at the end of the train, and I'd pass out.
Oh, let me see who's the main characters for this. Rebecca Chambers and Officer Billy Cohen.
Oh, it was Billy. Okay,
yeah.
So it was Rebecca, but it was Rebecca.
Sorry, my
Billy.
bad.
No,
yeah. I think they only appeared in 0. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Rebecca appears in a few of the games. I don't know about Billy. Yeah, I think she makes appearances throughout the series, but it's the puzzle games that they released that were like episodic. Mm-hmm. Those ones had Rebecca, Jill, and Claire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they all three had the female protagonists.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
I played 2 and 3, like the remakes, but outside of that, I've not played any of 7 and 8 as well.
Okay, you should absolutely, if you ever get a chance, you should, especially being they're both easily available now, is play original 4 and then new 4 back to back. I did that, and it was an amazing experience because original 4 was such a revolutionary game at the time.
I have to agree because I watched my friend play through it.
Oh, 4 is so good. I love Leon. Leon's such a great protagonist. He's like the best character in Resident Evil. I think probably next to like Jill.
Yeah,
Chris was great. He's iconic in a way, but I still think Leon beats that out.
One of my favorite things from 4 is how you can stand at the end of the dock and start shooting into the water.
Oh, that's so good.
and then you get a nice little surprise.
Yeah, no, it's great. Anybody's never played Resident Evil 4, get to the lake and shoot in the water. You won't be disappointed.
It's a great surprise. Honestly, it's a great surprise.
Yeah, it's pretty great. We don't get enough secrets in video games nowadays.
We really don't.
Yeah, no. The idea is like, especially like big games, right? You spend all that time and all that money and all that effort. Like, why wouldn't you want your audience to not experience something you put so much hard work in, right? If it's just something they could miss. So I can understand on a AAA aspect, but in smaller games, and I think smaller games have them, but it's not as prominent as it used to be, for sure.
Yeah. I think that's why I like indie games so much is the fact that they have little Easter eggs and secrets and shit in them now.
Indie games are just wonderful. Indie games is where like true I think is where like the true love of playing games are at. Like you have like just such small teams making passion projects that are just amazing. I can't go on and on.
Oh gosh, I'm not sure if you guys saw, but on the Gold Stick Awards, they did not have Expedition 33 anywhere.
What? Really?
Not that I was able to see. You know how pissed off I am over that?
I bet everybody is.
Just recently, it's like Expedition 33 is like nowhere to be found on there, and it's
was there a weird cutoff date that they just were waiting for next year?
Gosu Yote is on there.
Bullshit.
They made that. Yeah, they made that fucking cutoff date.
Wait, why is that on there but not? Is it an indie game award show or is it just video game award show?
Video game in general, and
okay.
There's indie games on there. I'm pretty positive. So there was 3 games that I was trying to look for on there, and I don't remember which ones they were. It was definitely Expedition 33, Silk Song, and there was one more.
Is
There's one
Ubisoft
more.
like a big proponent of that award show? Because I know that Ubisoft was really butthurt about the whole Expedition 33 thing.
That's their own damn fault.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is their fault.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just wondering the reasoning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I don't really know. I just know it's Gold Stick Awards, and I was actually kind of irritated about it. But we can get back to everything. It's just that came to mind because we're talking about indie games, and I feel like they're shafting fucking Expedition 33 because I feel like so the Gold Stick Awards is like voted on by us, and a lot of names will get in there because of us. But like the Game of the Years. Or the Game of the Year is going to between 5 different games. I believe it's like the Mario Kart World, it's Sonic Racing, which is like why?
Oh, I'm a big Sonic fan. I'll actually defend this. That one is considered one of the better racing games they've made ever. Sega's ever made. And they brought back hoverboards into that game as well. So I personally, I've only tried out the demo. I haven't played the actual game itself. I don't know it yet, but I plan to. Heard it plays fantastic. Like it is a very great kart racer. But yeah. Anyway,
It's still infuriating.
It is. The fact that Expedition 33 wasn't even a choice in that, or Silk Song you said wasn't a choice either.
Wait, hold on. Apparently it is on there. Apparently it is on there. I didn't see it on there. I don't know. It's so I guess it's in console game of the year, but I feel like that's like Expedition 33 wasn't just console.
Yeah, it's strange. Huh. Anyway.
Oh, Hades 2. Hades 2 wasn't on there apparently.
What? That's insane. That's crazy.
I love the first Hades. I need to play the second one. I love the first Hades game so much. It's such a great game. I know we're talking a lot, but Sammy, did you want to go with your next game, or would you like me to go next?
Oh, sure, yeah. Actually, probably smart that you go because my roommate's deciding that he needs to use the blender right now. So how about you go ahead, Zach?
Yeah, no problem.
So
My pick was the Alan Wake series.
Yeah,
I am a huge fan of Alan Wake. I have been since the 360 era. It was very much a cult sort of game at the time. It was an Xbox 360 exclusive, and
Which made me mad.
I think Remedy at the time was still trying to figure out where they were after Max Payne and selling off Max Payne license to Rockstar. And Alan Wake was like their way to kind of like get into something new, and I love that whole. It's very like it's not super scary, but it's like spooky, and it's very influenced by Stephen King, all of his fiction, being like literally the first words out of Alan Wake's mouth in that game. He narrates when you boot up that game, Stephen King like is his first words, like. But like going through the woods and having this light and darkness sort of feeling and fighting through that whole story and like this mystery and this otherworldly sort of feel, and the fact that they've built on that universe. There's basically a mini episode sort of thing of that game that nobody really talks about called American Nightmare, or Alan Wake American Nightmare. It was a DLC only game on Xbox 360 and PC. I don't know if you can still get it on PC, but I know you can't get it on Xbox anymore. Do you? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I got it on PC as well. But that's like a really cool little extra thing that leads into then Control, and the game Control builds on the universe surrounding Alan Wake and like all the weird shit that happens in that world, and like possessed or like these objects of power. They're kind of like these possessed objects, but they're like more like from other dimensions, or they have a unique power to each individual object based around like what happened around it and near it. And then it goes into Alan Wake 2, and Alan Wake 2 is this amazing sort of thing where you go back and forth between playing Alan and playing the detective in Bright Springs, where all this takes place. Or not Control, but the Alan Wake games, and you do like this whole mystery thing where you have like you have this Mind Palace area where you can draw up a board where you have like clues and photos and information and like documents and all the stuff, and you do the red string thing on the wall, and you build out and you try to figure out the clues and like how everything like fits together. It's fascinating. Like it's a really weird, goofy game as well. Like there's really funny, weird moments in the both Alan Wake games. Control, there's a little bit there, but not as much. But like Remedy just makes such good games, and they make such good characters and really interesting stories. I definitely wanted to talk about this because Alan Wake I don't think gets enough limelight or like spotlight and enough attention in like the horror genre, let alone the shooter genre. It's just such a very unique and awesome, amazing world to live in. Oh, I'd also be not giving enough credit. It's unfortunately it failed, but there was a Left 4 Dead shooter that came out based around the Control game. That's out now. Yeah, I think it's called FTC Control Shooter. Hold on. I just want to look it up just to be sure what it's called. No, wait, no, it's FTC. But I
have not played the Alan Wake series, and I feel like it's a series I definitely should.
So it's called FBC. I think it's Federal Bureau of Control Firebreak is what it's called, and that one came out recently, and it didn't do any numbers. It kind of came out janky a little bit.
Gotcha.
Sorry. Anyway, continue. You said you hadn't played any of them.
Yeah, no, I've not played a single one, and I feel like it's something I definitely should.
Oh, they're really great writing. If you liked the Twilight Zone or like the early Stephen King stuff, it's really good. It takes place in like it takes place in Maine, in a sleepy little town on a lake. You know, it's just like it's very, very, very Stephen King. But I highly recommend anybody, even liking anything even close to that, would really enjoy that kind of game.
I feel that 100%. Yeah, no, I've only touched on like a few games that are like within that genre. I couldn't name any of them off the top of my head. Because like they're
like
I
Deadly
feel like
Premonition.
Yeah, like the way that game plays is very specific. Like what game could I liken it to? I can't think of. I can't.
Maybe
think of
The
anything
Evil
else
Within.
Yes, yes. Okay, so I played a little bit of that. I haven't played a lot, but I played a little bit of that. And it feels like a genre I would really enjoy. And God, it kind of. How do I say this? It kind of gives off the same vibes, and you might be upset with me. But it's due to the spirits in this game. It kind of gives off the same vibes as like a much more action packed, and I could be absolutely wrong. What is the name of that series? Beyond Two Souls.
No. I would disagree. Maybe in this like this is kind of weird, but kind of Control kind of has a little bit of that going on. Like a little bit, with the whole like an entity being in someone else's mind, that you play as. That definitely Control has that, but no, like Beyond Two Souls is such a very specific. It kind of feels like adventure gamey, right? Where this like Remedy is known for like they made bullet time, like they invented bullet time. So the shooting. So you never heard of the Max Payne games?
I never played them.
Oh, okay. So Max Payne, before The Matrix came out, they made Max Payne, and Max Payne was a third-person shooter where you play as this detective who he got fired from the force because somebody killed his wife and baby daughter, I think, and he goes crazy, and he goes like vigilante cop sort of thing. But he just like slow motion dives as bullets come at you.
and you could dive to left, right, or back, and it slows down slows down time, so you can see all the bullets pass by you. They were the first studio to ever do that and to invent that, and then the Matrix kind of copied that and Ghost in the Shell really hard, which is an anime if people don't know. But yeah, so this Remedy is known for their amazing like shooting feeling. So like it is all their games are third person shooters at heart. So Max Payne, Alan Wake, Control, even Quantum Break, which is another game that they made that nobody played because it was an Xbox One exclusive. And it had the guy who played Iceman in the old X-Men movies.
I don't
Do you guys know
know
who I'm talking about? He's the main character. He's the main character. They did like they did what do you call it? With the balls on your face.
I don't know.
So many things
Ball
come to
tracking?
mind.
Like
the motion tracking shit.
Yeah, motion tracking because they digitized him into the movie or into the show as well. They also who's the actor? He passed away recently. He's the African American gentleman who was in The Wire. He's bald, taller. He's also in Fringe.
Lance Reddick.
Yeah, he played also a major role in that game as well. There's actually TV episodes.
Love Lance Reddick's voice.
He's great in that game. Like I said, nobody played it, but that game is amazing because he like talks to you over the radio. And there's also there was supposed to be a TV show that lined up with it. So when you download that game, there's 100 extra gigs of just the TV show that goes along in between each episode you play in the game. So, and it has both of them as people, as live action actors playing out these episodes in between the gameplay. It's amazing. Like I said, all these games are amazing. Everybody should play them. If you like third person shooters or you like spooky stuff, you like Twilight Zone, Black Mirror, any of that stuff, it would be very much in that same realm. But like, my God, they know how to make a really satisfying, really good gameplay loop overall.
See, there's one more thing that stuck out to me from that game because I watched my friend play just a tiny bit of it. Yeah, the band. God, what was their name? You know who I'm talking about though, because
yes,
they were friends of the creators.
Yeah, they're like a Norse mythology band in the universe.
Yeah, and they are Swiss.
Old Gods of Asgard.
Not Old Gods of Asgard.
I think that actually the whole studio is from Switzerland, I believe.
It's a different band.
Is it a different band?
Yeah, hold on, I can find it.
Anderson, to me known as the Anderson Brothers, Real Worlds. Oh, Poets of the
Poets of the Fall.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I discovered them through my friend playing those.
Yeah,
and they have a really lovely sound.
That's awesome. They sound great in the games, or at least the second game. I'm not sure if they actually played for the first one.
They were in the first one.
Were they in the first one? Oh, that's awesome. That's really fucking cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to see. I forget where Remedy is from. I know that they're like over in Europe, but I'm not 100% sure from where. They're Finnish. They're from Finland.
Okay, so we're Poets of the Fall, so that makes sense.
Yeah. There's also another band I found through Control. It's one of the first songs you find on a radio, and I can't remember the band's name off the top of my head. I'll find it later, but I'll stick it in here somewhere in the episode. But
sounds like a plan.
It's amazing. It's such great games. Like, just I can't gush more about them than I could. You know,
I legitimately love finding bands through video games and movies, like movies where you wouldn't expect to find bands.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Your Name, they have that, I forget, Makoto Shinkai, I think is the name of the dude who does the Your Name's, like the Your Name movie and all the movies that are like it. The band that he uses for everything, I can't think of the name off the top of my head. Radwimps? I think it's Radwimps. Mm-hmm. He's friends with them, so they do all the soundtrack for those movies, and they have such a nice sound. And it's like finding music and media through games and movies that you just don't expect to find it in is so it's a cathartic experience for me personally. I
found the majority of like any Japanese music that I found, not
I would like 90% of it came from either anime or animated movies or what have you, just because like that's the best way to get acclimated to that stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Like as a foreigner, but like it's just it is a really amazing way and like a way to find music. I would say probably 70% of what I listen to I found through those means.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. God, they're so fucking good always.
Yeah. So, Sammy, are you up to bat?
Yeah, I think we're good. I had the little blender thing and then the dog squeaky toy for like a half an hour. So, I think perfect timing, everybody. Hi, I'm back.
Hi.
Hey. Okay, so I have a bunch, right? Like hundreds, but I'm gonna rattle through some that I'd like play in the spooky season or would recommend for the spooky season. That is not, gonna take you the entire month of October to get through. So like this time of year, what?
Oh, I was gonna say I want to apologize to the audience. You originally were gonna talk about The Last of Us, but it is because of me that we're not talking about it because I have not finished The Last of Us 2 or the show.
That's true.
We can still talk about it. We
just a little bit, yeah. We'll just not do spoilers, I guess. We'll just do The Last of Us Part 1 and then be content. Anyway, so okay.
Here's all the spoilers.
Yeah, ready? So for the month of October, y'all should make sure that you play. So Phasmophobia is pretty big with like my friend group. We always played that like since the year it came out. Honestly, like they're super big. Like they're really big into the whole like actual ghost hunting thing, whereas me like not so much. But it is fun to like walk around and then antagonize things and then probably get killed because I'm the only person that like will stay in there when stuff is going on. So yeah, I don't know if you guys played Phasmophobia at all, but it's
Oh,
I have actually played with you before, like way back when during COVID.
Yeah.
I just not. It's fine. Those kind of games don't do a lot for me.
Yeah.
I get bored real easy.
Yeah, it gets. There's definitely they made like some ones that were like similar. I can't even think of the name. I think Demonologist or something, where it was like more fun. There was like more stuff going on and a bunch of like Easter egg puzzle things that you could do, which was cool. But yeah, Phasmophobia for me got like pretty old, but like it's still fun to just me be an asshole and go in and make jokes because that's what I do. So one of my favorite types of games, moving on to the other ones, is like the Dead by Daylight style. I got Friday the 13th the day it came out. I'm a huge fan of Jason Voorhees and the entire series. So of course, like I had to buy Friday the 13th. And then also, I don't know if is it the same, is it Gun that also makes Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Do you know?
I think it's the same studio.
I think it's
but
actually
I might be wrong.
a different. Let me look it up real quick. It'll take me like 2 seconds here. But I know they're also going to be doing a Halloween one.
Yeah. I did just see the trailer on that finally. I'm very excited.
They also are going to have a single player mode for that game as well.
Okay.
I'm super excited. Oh, it is. It is all the same
They're
studio.
both Gun.
Yeah, they're both Gun.
Sick. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I wasn't sure. They looked very similar when you're like in the game.
Those were very fun games. If the first like Friday 13th just had a lot of hackers and a lot of that.
Yeah,
like,
after the legal trouble and everything with Friday the 13th,
Yeah.
it just instantly went downhill. But I played day one like hard and put a lot of hours into it. I would have platinumed it. However, I hated playing as Jason. Because, I just want to get chased in the woods, obviously. It's the dream.
Oh, if our audience wants to see, and Ian, if you're interested as well, I actually have saved on my old YouTube channel a video of us playing that when it first came out.
With the car?
Yeah, with the car.
Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, I saved all that, so I could post a link if viewers wanted to see.
Yeah, I need to rewatch that
video in particular.
That was a COVID
I don't think
era.
I don't think that would be a bad idea at all.
It's good.
Cool. Yeah.
No, I I really enjoyed playing Friday the 13th. I've been playing Faz lately, but I really enjoyed Friday the 13th. When it was out, there was a whole match where I survived because I hid behind a rock.
Love it, right? I remember those
Jason
types.
could
Yeah.
not find me.
God, I missed those days.
Well, 8 years ago, I streamed this on YouTube 8 years ago. That's yeah. Sorry, that's
Oh
how
my
long ago
God.
we were playing. We were playing that. That's how old that game is.
Oh wow! For some reason, I thought
maybe.
we did that during COVID times, but I guess that was more like when it first came out.
That was
Yeah.
yeah. Mhm.
Anywho, so yeah, Friday the 13th. I would like my favorite thing to do was like the juking, like was like running in and out of the houses and like around tables and stuff.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
it was just so funny to me, and like
Yeah. Jumping in and out of windows.
that was my
I
thing.
remember doing that a
Yeah.
lot.
That was the thing,
That was so
man.
fun.
It was so
Yeah.
good. But yeah, so I wanted to get into Texas Chainsaw Massacre is hard, but like I guess for me, like Friday the 13th had all of like the little Easter eggs and like the different types of like Jasons, and I know what all of the different Jasons are and like what they were known for. Whereas like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I don't really have like as much like background detail because I feel like I've only seen like 4 of them, and there's probably like 80 of them by this time. Like, so I feel like I don't know them as much. Plus, it's like the maps on Texas. I don't know if you guys have ever played it, but like they're fucking huge because like all of them
Yeah,
have like
they're
the
really
basement
massive.
area and then like the top area. They're just like so hard to learn. So everybody that's been playing the game for like fucking years like can traverse these things very easily where I have like no idea what I'm doing. But still,
Well, there's that, and there's just there's so many killers in that game.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
hard to survive.
what is wrong
think
with
It was-
that?
I think
don't
2
know.
killers should have been the maximum, and then still that
Yeah.
almost feels too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I
No,
totally forgot
it's
about
this-
that. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
I like the for Friday the 13th, it felt like because you had that what was that thing where you were in this like ghost mode where you could like fly through the map?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it was so open that you could definitely traverse it way easier, and it felt more like you couldn't like memorize paths or anything.
Yeah.
So, or not for the most part anyway. But yeah, Texas Chainsaw, it was huge and too enclosed, and yeah, there's just too much going on.
Mhm.
I still enjoyed it, but God, I do have to agree. It was way too much at all times.
Yeah.
I feel like 2 killers was honestly fair. I feel like 3
Yeah.
killers was insane.
Yeah, especially for the
It was-
amount of people that you have, right? Because there was only like 4
Yeah, like 4.
max.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah, it was
that's just not
crazy.
enough people.
Definitely not.
But yeah, plus there's only like
And-
maybe one way to escape or 2 ways to escape, whereas like Friday you had like multiple different choices. Like so if one
I think
backup
there's 3
failed,
ways.
you had another. Oh, okay, maybe
It's
yeah,
still 3 ways is still not enough because you have to do so much to get those ways out.
yeah,
At least when
Right.
it first came out. I don't know if they've changed anything or updated anything.
right.
It seems like I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it seems like they perfected that whole thing in Dead by Daylight.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that whole scenario.
For a minute they did. Look, when the game, so I played Dead by Daylight back in like 2018. I think around the time the game first came out. Up until like 2020, and I bitched about it earlier today. I was up until like 10 a.m. because I was playing it with some friends. I'm not gonna lie about it. And I was bitching about it earlier because I'm just so tired of the fact that like they cater so much to one or the other. So like the reason I jumped off is because they catered so much to the crybaby killers. I'm looking at you killers. I'm looking at you killers. You guys fucking cried so much, you little crybaby ass bitches. Legitimately, they just catered to them so hard that like the game went from balanced because they didn't know how to play killer. I was a survivor main, but I did play killer quite a bit. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're not a good killer, just fucking admit to it.
Yeah, I'm
Just
the
get
worst.
good.
I don't care.
That's fair.
I'm not gonna bitch
The
about
only way
it.
you're
but-
gonna, yeah. Well, I mean, like the only way you're gonna get good is if you practice and try to get it good. I didn't play killer a lot, and I got 4 stacks all the fucking time, and like, I don't know, like I feel like the fact that me, as somebody who doesn't enjoy the idea of being a killer, can get a 4-stack, you should be able to get a 4-stack in this balanced game. But no, they wanted to cry, we're being bullied by the survivors. Imagine being bullied by somebody you can just hit. Like, you can quite literally hit them. They can't hit you. Like, I don't know. Like, they just cried so much that I was just like, I'm fucking done with this game. And I put it down. I picked it back up. It feels a little bit more balanced now, but at the same time, it's like there's still things that piss me off.
Yeah,
I know
fair.
it fundamentally changed the game, but I feel like that I think the problem with Survivors is that mechanics are not conducive to something that can't be like cheesed a lot. And
What do
like,
you
and
mean?
I understand that like that's probably part of the gameplay now, and and it's just probably best just to start like something fresh. But
Wait,
I
what
think
do you mean, like, cheesed a lot?
So with this is me very limited playtime very early on in the game because this game has been out forever, but
Yeah.
I definitely like it was the same thing in Friday 13th. It would be like you could jump through certain areas, or you could like topple over certain things and block certain areas, paths and stuff like that, and like they could just keep like chaining those. But
They
like
changed that
inherently
very early on.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But inherently, I think with a lot of these like 1v4, 1v3 sort of stuff is that there's these mechanics that are supposed to work narratively and like logically in a certain way, but when players figure out how to cheese or manipulate said mechanics, it takes that fundamental like gameplay loop and kind of destroys it. And I understand that eventually happens with most things because people like to look into metas of how to play online games and really dig deep and figure out like the strategies and stuff. So I guess it happens no matter what. But I to that sort of effect of this kind of horror game, I think there needs to be a new reinvention of the mechanics behind 4v1 or 3v1 or what have you.
I think what they need to do with this game, and now this has become me spiraling down my fucking bitching about the devs of Dead by Daylight. What they really need to do that game is stop listening to the crybabies. Just stop. Because when the game first released, it was not balanced, but it was getting to a balanced position really fast, and it did get to a balanced position. And I think one of the best things that they did do is like pretty early on, they added it to where like killers, like after you could block it yourself or killers could block it. If you blocked it yourself as a survivor, it's like you went over it like too many times. It was like I think 2 or 3 times, and then they would block it. They'd be like, you can't use this anymore. You are cheesing it.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
and I
good.
think that's absolutely fine. And killers, they can have perks to where they can block things. Like if you pop on a gen, like you like misclick, they can block it. I believe they can block it for the first 120 seconds, shit like that. And like I think that's fair. I think that's perfectly fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like a lot of these other things, like that they cater to for the killers, is just like, brother, you cried too much to the point where now you're overpowered. And it's like, I understand you're this killer and you should be overpowered, but like this is a video game. It should be balanced for both the killers and the survivors. Like,
Agreed.
I should be able to go and play a killer, and I should at the bare minimum be able to get a 2-stack at the bare minimum.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Or
Absolutely.
I should go in as a survivor and feel fearful around every corner, but still feel confident enough to where it's like, okay, I can go and do
Might be
these
able
gens.
to actually get it
Yeah.
for sure.
There's that balance of agency of actually what you're doing versus being able like to like survive, but also being scared. It's a hard line to walk for sure. Like I get that it's really hard.
They had it down like whenever the game like around, it was like before the killers cried so much that the devs had to give in. They had it balanced, I feel like. But they're like, oh, the survivors are too strong. No, they weren't.
You know who balanced
frail
that very
little
well?
humans. Who?
Ian, I'm not sure if you've heard of this game, but I'm sure Zach remembers a little game called Prop Night.
Oh yeah, that was fun. I love that game.
Very well
that was the
balanced.
perfect. That was the perfect version of those games. I 1,000% had the most fun playing that versus any other
Of the other
1v5,
ones.
1v4, or whatever.
So essentially,
God.
it was Prop Hunt, but it was also the Dead by Daylight style. So you have to fix the Was it generators? It was generators?
Yeah, it was
okay.
generators.
So you have to fix the generators and get out, but in the meantime, you can be props and like transform into
you could transform.
And
and there was timers, and like it made it so that you actually had a chance to hide from them without having like it used the mechanics of the prop hunt sort of thing super well.
Yeah.
Fantastic
mixed
game.
with like the Dead by Daylight thing, which but like you actually you had a hard time surviving, but you also had like a lot of perks. So if you were good and you had like a good group of people, it was like you could probably survive the night. But I feel like there was a really good mix of like 50-50. As long as you were like had the skill and kind of built it up, it was good. But I'm not sure. They dropped the servers like a couple of years ago. But
I don't think it took off.
I played that so
sad.
fucking hard. I was so
no,
into
I
it.
loved-
I'm so glad you brought that game up because I had forgotten about it. I see it on my Steam list every once in a great while, but like I loved that game. That was a ton of fun, and I wish
so
that
good.
like either if they something like that never comes back, I hope Dead by Daylight makes a prop hunt mode because that would be
Yeah.
I would
be
get
so
way
funny.
into it. It was so good.
Look, one of the things too, I'm gonna bitch out one last time is why the fuck did they add an anime character in? I understand Tokyo Ghoul is a horror-esque anime, but still, why did you add an anime character in? They added in Taniki from Tokyo Ghoul.
No.
Really?
All right. Well.
And he's overpowered as shit. He really just
Wow.
is.
Of course.
I mean, that art style doesn't lend it to much things, but let alone anime. I imagine he looks either really out of place or horrible.
No, actually, he looks like he belongs. I have to say, like they did a
Really?
good job making him meld in, but it's like, why
They did a horrible job with Nicolas Cage. That he doesn't even look like him. I don't think. I don't
think he
understand
looks like
why
Nicolas
they did that.
Cage.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me.
Oh.
dumb and unable to act.
While we're on the topic of these style games, did you guys ever play Lunch Lady?
No.
No.
Okay. I honestly, it's been so long. I just thought of it, but I'm pretty sure it was the same style as like the 4v1. But essentially, you had to try to escape a high school that you were locked in, and there was, a very large lunch lady, like trying to find you the entire time.
Oh.
And it's pretty scary. But she was very mad, large, lunch lady-esque looking woman, and it was called Lunch Lady. It's still probably, I mean, I definitely still have it on Steam, but you should give it a try. I'm sure it's less than $5 at this point. It has to be, if it even still exists.
Without having any sort of like visual knowledge about this game at all, like any visual at all I can think of is Chris Farley as the lunch lady is what's in my mind's eye chasing you around. That sounds hilarious to me.
Okay, yeah, so
do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No, not like
No.
a specific
Say it again.
With Chris Farley, he there's like Adam Sandler did a whole musical, or like he had a whole song about a lunch lady in Saturday Night Live, and Chris Farley dressed up as a lunch lady, an old lunch lady, and dances around. It's really funny. Highly recommend anybody who's not seen that to go watch that. But it's that's all I can picture right now.
Hey, the reviews on Steam are actually very positive. So, joke's on me.
Oh
for
God,
making fun
that's
of it.
horrifying, woman.
Oh, okay, you guys did look it up. Okay, yeah, would recommend.
I
look
just
it up.
did now. Yeah,
It's,
that's creepy.
Yeah,
Send
no,
it to me.
it was pretty fun.
Yeah, I can send it to you.
But yeah, would recommend that. So that's my style for this time of year, I guess, is like the, I just want to get chased through the woods another day in the life, the real American dream.
Oh my God.
And then sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say I want to talk about The Last of Us.
Oh, okay. I got one more like honorable mention, and then I'm done. Have you guys ever played Typing of the Dead?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Barely,
Yeah.
but I also can't type for shit.
Then you didn't
I
play
almost
enough
got
of
it.
obviously.
I almost got it as a kid because I had my first online gaming experience was was the Dreamcast back in the 1999 2000
Yeah, that's what it came out on,
2001
right?
right around there. Yeah.
That was the one with the keyboard?
It was House of the Dead or right, and it was like
House of the Dead, but it was typing of the Dead. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got a keyboard for that, and that was like one of that and Phantasy Star Online were like the only games that you could use mouse and keyboard for. So instead of that, I went with Phantasy Star Online 1 and 2, and used my mouse and keyboard, my Dreamcast mouse and keyboard on those games. But yeah,
Yo.
I own it on PC though because they released it
They did?
semi recently.
Typing
Yeah,
of the
I'm pretty
Dead?
sure.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I played it before. I played it
Let me
on PC. Maybe it was a ROM or definitely a ROM that I owned.
Oh
Because
yeah,
I owned
okay.
legally.
Typing of the Dead Overkill. $20. All right, calm down with that.
Yeah, you could definitely get it.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's all
Teaching
I got.
and zombies.
Other than the masterpieces that come from Naughty Dog.
I would like to apologize. I wasn't trying to rush you at all. I just noticed we were at an hour and 29 minutes, and I'm like, I know this is gonna get condensed down, but
Oh yeah,
I want to
feel
save
like there's
some
a bunch
time.
that's getting cut. But yeah, either way, yeah. Naughty Dog, baby.
Yeah, right after what it was, it came out on PS3. I like Last of Us is definitely more in the cultural zeitgeist than ever, but my God, is it old at this point?
Yeah.
What do you mean? It's still so young and great.
I mean, where do you want to? Oh, God, shouldn't
Anyway.
say it.
2013. 2013 is when the
Where do you
12
want to
years
split
ago.
this bitch open at? That's
Well,
my
I mean, we just
question.
talk about it as we go. I mean,
Oh,
like
okay.
legitimately, I think the world itself is just a phenomenal world.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Mhm.
The like being that it's based off of something that's like so realistic, kind of like how Dead Island was, where it was with like the Kona virus or something like that, which is like a real virus. Like
Yeah.
it being so close to like an actual
Cordyceps?
virus. I'm trying to think of the was it Dead Island that was based off of a virus of the brain from eating other humans? Like it was in
Kuru.
Kuru. Yeah. I don't know why I said
Oh,
the Kona
yeah.
or something. Yeah, Kuru. So that was based off
Yeah.
of like an actual disease that took over. But yeah, so like those two are like my favorite backstories. But yeah,
I love cordyceps. I think that's
Yeah.
fascinating.
so
I have to
Like
agree.
that whole thing from the ants, and like they teased it in that exact thing in Uncharted 3 in like a newspaper
Did they?
before Last
Did
of Us
they?
came out. Yeah. There's
that's
so
sick.
the beginning of that game, you eventually end up in a bar fight, and there's a newspaper on the counter, and like people zoomed in and showed like cordyceps on the loose or whatever in the U.S. or something like that.
wow, interesting. I'm gonna have to go look
I did
that
not
up.
know
that.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I didn't catch that at all.
I haven't played the game.
No,
though.
I watch a lot of the introspective YouTube channels on video games and like secrets
If you're
and hints
talking
and
about
stuff like that.
I know we were just talking about how like like big game titles don't do Easter eggs. Like I feel like Naughty Dog is a
Oh.
total exception. Like it's
Yeah,
they are
no, they
so
do.
good at Easter eggs.
They really are. Easter eggs for sure. I guess like what I was talking about, like Easter eggs are really cool, and there are like some things here and there. But I meant like general secrets, kind of like how Mario used to be, where it's like they'd have whole secret levels, or like you'd find like something that was like you could skip stuff or find like certain behind the scenes things or like GTA,
Well, there's
like old
definitely
GTAs.
like there's
could find.
scenes in Last of Us that you could very easily miss. Like you could get big chunks of story that you just
True.
would miss
You're
if
right.
you didn't
You're yeah.
find that area or whatever.
Right. I guess like the best modern example is Baldur's Gate 3. Like there's that where you can miss giant chunks of that game if you don't do certain things.
Mm.
And like a
Yeah.
lot of secrets baked in.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, no, like the Last of Us series, I've been a fan forever. I know, Sammy, you've been a fan forever since it
Yeah.
started. Like the story, like Joel and Ellie, just amazing characters.
Yeah. I kind of. Oh, go for it.
Great voice acting.
Oh, I apologize. I want to say one of my favorite things about that game is when you're playing the first game, you're not playing the main character of the story. You're playing a main character, but you're not playing the main character.
Mm-hmm.
Because Ellie is 1,000,000% the main character of that whole story.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
It's more like passing a torch, you know?
Yeah.
In that game, yes, but like realistically speaking, like this story is her story.
Right.
Like, yes, you are playing Joel in the first game, but like this is a story about a girl that was supposed to apparently save the world, which fucking what is the dude's name that came up with the game? I can't think of his name off the top of my head right now.
Neil Druckmann?
Yeah, Neil Druckmann. He's essentially confirmed. He is like, dude was a veterinarian. He wasn't a doctor. How is he going to cure? How is he going to fix a fungal problem without being a fungal specialist?
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch the documentaries 1 and 2, Grounded?
I did not. I need to.
Yes.
Ooh, I didn't know about this. It existed.
Yes, they are. Highly would recommend. I watched both of them. The one for the part 2 for The Last of Us 2 is like actually kind of heartbreaking. I like cried through it. But I just have such I have such an emotional attachment to the games and now the TV show itself that like it was almost hard for me to like watch like some of the things that they talked about and just like the history. I know that I kind of touched on this earlier and then you told me to wait, and then maybe you'll end up cutting this. Maybe I'll tell you to, cut it or something. But the Last of Us was really important to me when the first one came out. I had been seeing women and men since I was a teenager. So to see like LGBT in video games was really cool, especially like a empowered like badass woman. Like that was incredibly cool to see. I had that attachment, especially because like I didn't have like a father figure, and so I always, I have those damn daddy issues. So like when I got in there, it was it was just such like a heartbreaking like thing for me to watch, but I was just so emotionally attached to the characters that like when I got to 2, which Zach, like obviously you already know what happens. I know that I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but the beginning part of that is obviously incredibly hard for anybody to watch, but I did go in, I played day 1 before I had any spoilers. I refused to listen to anything because I knew a bunch of stuff got leaked and I didn't care. I wanted to like, I needed to experience it like by myself. And unfortunately,
to be fair, the leaks weren't even accurate.
Yeah, right. And like that actually Grounded 2 does get into the leaks and everything that happened, which is really cute to hear like Neil and his entire experience with that, being that like the entire thing of 2 was supposed to be like revenge and forgiveness, whereas like he found himself so mad at these people that did all these leaks that got into their servers and everything, that like he found himself in like the same position of like trying to figure out if she should forgive or not, and like get choked up like thinking about that for whatever reason. But he said that it was just like the irony of like the entire story that he's trying to tell, and like he now has to like reteach himself because he was so angry about these people doing all these leaks. And
understandably so.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But yeah, so it's great, especially like hearing Lara Bailey's story about how difficult it was, especially being that she was like a new mother and stuff at the time. It's just absolutely fucking heartbreaking, like the things that people did to her and her husband, and
just because she played a fucking character.
Bananas. It makes no sense to me. I cannot comprehend it. I didn't know about any of that stuff because I didn't know the leaks and everything, but like I didn't know until Grounded 2 came out that Laura Bailey had gone through all of this, and like you could tell that
It's
she's
just a-
still traumatized by all of that.
Do you mind if I interject?
Fuck yes, I do.
Okay.
Continue. Now
Oh,
you're
okay. Okay, thank you. I look, if you are a individual who is a fan of a series and you don't like what's happening with the story, go tell your own fucking story. Go tell your own fucking story. Stop messaging these people and saying fuck you for this, all this shit, and sending death threats. That's
It's
not
a
your
video
fucking
game.
media. It's not your fucking media. It's not even just a video game. This is going for a lot of things. This is going for anime, this is going for movies, this is going for television series,
all
this is
media.
going for books. Exactly.
all art in general.
Exactly.
Go make your own art.
Do not go out of your way to yell at somebody because you don't like the way the story was told. It's not your fucking story to tell. It's their fucking story to tell. There's a reason why they're telling the story. It's because they feel it has a message of some sort that they want to tell. It is not yours, because it is absolutely and utterly disgusting the fact that we have turned away a phenomenal actor because he played a role in Game of Thrones that was so horrendously good. It was good, but it was like a horrendous role. We've permanently scarred him and scared him away from acting. And I'm talking about Joffrey from Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Really?
He played his role so well. And I have to admit, he really did. He made me fucking hate him.
Yeah.
But I was impressed with the actor because he made me fucking hate him. The dude is genuinely a nice individual. I had not heard a single bad thing about him, but he was scared away from acting ever again because of people sending him death threats over his character. And it's not just him. There's many people this happened to. The person who did Jujutsu Kaisen, we don't know who they are. We just know that their name is Gege, I believe. I don't remember. Or Gigi, Gege. I don't really remember. But people were sending them death threats and shit over this story that they are fucking writing. It's a story. It is their story to tell. Let me get that through your fucking skulls. If you were the type of person to go through and message these people, email these people, mail them notes, anything of that sort. It is their fucking story.
Yeah, not
Stop
only that,
fucking
but
crying.
like even then, the actors are even more disconnected from that, right? Like they didn't even write the story. They're doing their job. Like you're essentially yelling at like the person giving you your burger. Like
if you were sending death threats, you should be locked up. You should be locked up.
Right.
yeah, 100%. There's no reason to threaten anybody over fiction. Like, why any of that needs to happen whatsoever. I mean, whatever anger issues that that consumes them to be able to reach out and find these people and have that sort of vendetta, they're mentally unwell. They need to seek help. Like, don't threaten people. Don't take out your anger on this bullshit thing. Just go and seek some actual help.
Yeah. 100%. Sorry, I just feel like thinking about that because it just really fucking grinds my gears. We lose out on fantastic media because of people doing this shit.
100%. People, storytellers should not, fiction writers, anybody who makes anything like this, should not have to fear for their lives for making something.
Yeah.
People acting in this shit shouldn't have to fear for their lives.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with anything. Yeah. Speaking of,
sorry.
I know this is probably a side tangent from my side tangent of probably two more. The absolute masterpiece that was like obviously the first season and Ellie's backstory. Ashley Johnson being Ellie's mother. I've never cried. It's like a detail so much in my life. But it was majestic to me. That is like next level storytelling. And like I have a obsession with Ashley Johnson as it is. So for me to like not know going in that she was going to be in it, let alone Ellie's mother, because of course like I'm a little sad that I don't get to hear Ashley Johnson's voice, because I have like,
Ashley Johnson's voice is
there's
iconic.
some reason that like the stars align where this woman is accidentally listening to this podcast, fucking marry me. I don't care, like, I don't care who I'm with, who you're with, just stop it. Let's do this thing. Like, if I see you at a con ever, I'm gonna have a ring ready just in case, okay?
Funny enough, same.
Okay, well, no. I did.
Fight to the death. Fight to the death.
I said it first, so just
Fight to the death.
Go away.
I feel a little left out here. I don't know her work to be obsessed with this woman. But,
she's
she does a phenomenal job.
I'll let you guys find it out.
Yeah.
She does.
Have you ever seen Otis, though?
I've not seen Otis, no.
Okay, well...
Or wait, I have, but it's been a long time.
You have unfortunately seen Otis, because I would have showed it to you. This is like early 2000s. You probably not recognize her in this movie, but this movie was so funny to me. And it's an awful film about how a man kidnaps Ashley Johnson and like makes this like basement to recreate his 1980s like prom situation. That like wasn't, it was like his brother's prom situation from the 80s, but like makes this little dungeon in his basement and puts Ashley Johnson in it, which, like, of course you'd want to do that to Ashley Johnson, of course. But
what?
like in this circumstance,
okay, I think I'm winning out on this.
All right, well, but anyway, so yeah, no, I'm huge like Critical Role, like, I don't know, everything that she's ever been in, but being that I've had her as Ellie for so long, yeah, she means a lot to me, and will when she carries my child.
Oh!
I thought you were going to say lock you lock her in your basement.
do you mind? I'm going to interject one last time. I'm just going to do it. Also, to everybody who cries about, I'm looking at you a bit, Zach. Everybody who only a bit. Everybody who cries about why did her name fucking Bella Ramsey being Ellie?
Oh,
that was
yeah.
She was picked by Ashley Johnson.
That's cool. So to defend myself here, just because we talked about this earlier,
You didn't cry.
I just don't think she had a threatening presence. I don't think she did bad in terms of her acting. I don't think that anything like that. I don't have like, I know a lot of people didn't like it because misogynistic reasons or like other things. I just didn't think she was threatening enough. That's all.
I don't.
That's all I'm saying.
I do have to agree. I don't think Bella Ramsey is the most threatening individual, and that's okay.
No, I don't know.
think that
she gets there though.
I will say she does. They my bad. They do get there.
Oh yes, yeah, they do get there. Yeah, but Zach, I mean, you wouldn't fucking know that because you have to goddamn watch it.
Right. I've only seen the first 3 episodes of the second season. I'm going to stop for a reason.
I'm going to complain about the second season for one reason alone. But I do know why they made the decision they did. To anybody who hasn't watched, go play the game first. But also, this is the massive spoiler here. In the beginning of the second game and second season, it was not revealed to us who played the games what Abby's and her group's intentions were. It was not. It was not revealed.
Yeah, right.
But it was revealed to everybody immediately in the TV show, and it made me so fucking mad because I'm like, wow.
Really? I guess that's not a detail that I even crossed my mind.
It's at the very beginning of second season.
Yeah.
Abby's like, we're gonna fucking kill Joel. Like, essentially is the whole thing. There is a writing reason for that both Neil Druckmann and Craig Mazin. Yes, Craig Mazin made. And the reason is they didn't want Abby's actor to be like threatened like Laura Bailey. They didn't want another Laura Bailey situation.
I would be terrified to take that role, knowing what happened to Laura Bailey. Like I'm surprised honestly, that they could find somebody to take it.
Yeah, and I look, as much as as much as she's not as very threatening as like Abby's, character is, I think she does look like Abby, and I think she's doing a great job as far as we've gotten so far as Abby. But I just like you guys like it's so unfair for you that it was spoiled immediately, because I feel like it took a lot away from the scene.
Yeah, it did. It like I remember playing, because I did play a decent chunk of the beginning of 2, and that was such a like a heartbreaking, heavy thing, because you didn't expect it. It did come out of nowhere, like them killing Joel. It just it was. I mean, I guess just playing the game at first, but didn't know the fact that they said it earlier on. Yeah, probably really did spoil that for a lot of people, or at least took that out of took the air out of the balloon, or however you say it.
Yeah, no, I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong at all, and it's upsetting. I think that's like the big thing I'm upset about with the second season of the TV show. It's like, why did you have to do that? Because like I feel like that should have been, you should have recreated it again, like for anybody who hasn't played the game. And like I've gotten my dad to watch this series, and he was like, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that they told me immediately. Like it took away the impact that this scene would have had, and I was like, I know, right?
I was also like, I don't know if you watched the extras after or listened to the podcast by
I tried to. I haven't listened to
Troy
the podcast
Baker
yet.
hosted the podcast, which I watched after every episode aired.
Troy Baker's so good too.
Yeah, it's rough. Yeah,
he's also in the first season.
Yeah, he was in the first season. What was I gonna say? They did explain something about how when they originally made 1, they didn't have 2 like planned out at all. So like them going back and weaving it into the story of 1, they had like, they knew exactly what was going to happen this time. So they like they pacing wise and writing wise, they tried to like weave it better, I guess. I'm not doing it any justice by any means, but
you
like
talking about the TV show?
Yeah, like how the
okay.
the beginning is, like how they have Abby.
Yeah,
through all that. I'm trying to think, because they have Abby at the end of season 1, right? Or no, just the beginning of 2.
They just the beginning of 2. They ended. They. I feel like with season 1, they did everything the exact same way as the game.
Right.
Other than Philadelphia, which I think they changed. But yeah, it was other than Philadelphia, and as well as Bill and Frank's story.
Ugh, beautiful.
Oh my god, Bill and Frank's story is phenomenal.
So
it made me fucking cry.
Sob, like uncontrollably. It's the only episode that I have not watched twice. I have watched every episode, season 1 and season 2, 2 times. I cannot get through that episode the second time. I don't need to. It's imprinted into my brain forever. But I love Nick Offerman, and like,
oh, he's so good. I love him too.
It's so good. Like, unreal.
Outside of Parks and Recreation, one of his best performances ever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Oh, 100%.
By far.
100%. Oh my god.
Love that dude.
But no, the sorry, I interrupted so much. I apologize.
No, I have so much knowledge on The Last of Us that like this could take us into like another hour. But
we won't do that.
This game means a lot to me. I have consumed every bit of like Last of Us knowledge that I could. I'm actually like a really big Naughty Dog fan in general. Like Jack and Dexter's. I've probably played Jack and Dexter, the original one. So probably played it like 10 plus times. It's like the only game that I've like replayed over and over and over again, just because I like the weirdness to it.
I've been a big fan since Crash days, and actually I have a niece who's just old enough. I just showed her the Crash the remade trilogy series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing through that with her right now, and I've been a Naughty Dog fan since the PS1 days myself.
Yeah.
Just they make such amazing games.
Really
I can't. I'm super excited for that new one out in space with the like a laser sword or whatever.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're making a new series. Did you not hear
What?
about it?
No.
No.
You guys didn't see that? Hold on.
How the?
Yeah. You didn't see that either? Sammy?
I
I'm
literally
so surprised.
follow Naughty Dog on every single orifice
is it-
of the internet.
Orifice.
Hold on.
Bulbous orifices.
Like this bulbous.
I think it's called Intergalactic. Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. Yeah, it's awesome.
God.
I'm
You're
surprised
awesome.
Yeah, there was a trailer a while ago. It's a Porsche. She drives the giant Porsche spaceship. It's red with like white
What
stripes
the
on it.
fuck?
It looks sick, and she has like a giant laser sword. It looks awesome.
my God.
Like people are like, oh, this isn't normal Naughty. I don't care. I don't give two shits. It's not normal Naughty Dog. This looks awesome.
God.
But yeah, I highly
Why
recommend
does it
checking that out
matter
as
if it's
well.
normal audio?
Yeah, I don't even
fuck
care.
me.
Oh,
Not
well,
even.
Naughty Dog.
Because people were complaining. People were complaining
Oh my
originally
God, people
whenever that
complain
showed
about
off
everything.
that it
Shush,
wasn't
shush.
right. Yeah, I think it was also the fact that it's a female protagonist again, and like
Oh,
people
no.
like to bitch about that, right?
Wait, what?
Who gives a shit?
Oh no.
Well, because the main character is female presenting,
woman.
at least.
How
yeah.
dare they?
Probably an unmarried one at that. I bet.
Oh, a
An
spinster,
unmarried
even.
gay one. How dare
no.
they?
It's in the
Oh my
water.
God. You know, funny enough. So I'm gonna talk about this. I knew somebody who refused to play the second one because it was quote unquote too woke, because there was a transgender character, and I'm like, get the fuck over yourself. And they're just like, oh yeah, and then they said fucking woke words because fucking
Jesus Christ.
Ellie called somebody a bigot. Get the fuck over yourself, you fucking crybaby. What does
Wait,
that
they-
have to do
they
with
said
anything?
woke, and then
Bigot.
they said bigot. So
Yep.
honestly, like what?
You know, one of my favorite things
Bigot
to
is
do
not
is
a
The
anybody
bad
who
word.
irony.
says
Never mind.
right, but you know what my favorite thing to do is to somebody who says woke is to ask them to explain what woke means, and
I
they
gotta-
can't do it.
I gotta keep doing that. Like I keep forgetting about that.
It's
God.
but they literally can't give a definition to it. It's so fascinating.
I want to state right now, if you have an issue with quote unquote woke media, just turn off the TV. Because everything that you watch is made in Hollywood.
Yeah, yeah. Even things that are not made in Hollywood are like people. Recently, I
going to
saw
be
a thing about
quote-unquote
Final
woke.
Fantasy. How like people are like, oh, keep politics out of Final Fantasy, and I'm like,
That's Final Fantasy.
VII. Right. Yeah, that's all Final Fantasy is. And, like literally the most famous Final Fantasy game. Environmental terrorists.
Yep.
Like that's what you play as. Like it's inherent.
Final
It's
Fantasy
about-
16, you're saving your kingdom. Final Fantasy 15, you're saving your kingdom. Both political, by the way.
Right.
Final Fantasy 13, you are exiled for being different, which is in a sense
Literally.
political.
Yeah, Final Fantasy X is about destroying a monarchy of religion.
Yeah,
it-
totalitarian society.
Right. It's so yeah. The whole idea of trying to keep those things separate from art is very stupid. It's just from storytelling. It's very, very dumb. I don't get it.
If you want
It's
your
very
fucking
close-minded.
unwoke media, go watch your Christian trash. I'm sorry, I said it. Go watch your Christian
I
fucking
guess.
trash.
Yellowstone.
Go watch your
Yeah.
cult stuff and get out of here.
Right. Yeah.
I've heard Yellowstone's not very like in that ballpark. I've heard it's pretty progressive. Actually.
Really? Oh, is it? Okay, but I might
Honestly,
be wrong. Then.
I
My
have
bad.
no idea. I assumed that too, just based off of the people that I know that
Look,
watch it.
Yeah, same here.
my
Same
ex loved it, and she's extremely feminist, extremely like hates men. I'm surprised she dated me. She hates men.
Sometimes it happens.
is-
I don't know.
Yeah. Wonderful individual. I do have to say, I think she's a wonderful individual. But no, she did like she loved Yellowstone, and I feel like if it had to do with any type of like of this, religion and like just horrible politics, she wouldn't have enjoyed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. That I very much was judging a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like God, the fucking like Finding Jesus, the Finding Nemo ripoff.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen it, but it honestly, that's the real horror of today. It is Finding Jesus, the Finding Nemo ripoff. That's not even a joke. That's a real fucking movie. Ted Nevison talked about it. I'm telling you, God. It is horrifying.
Huh.
I've watched the trailer because I was curious enough, and it is the most it's more horrifying than Miss Gertie.
I don't know how one sentence can make my head hurt, but
yeah,
here we are. Why are you bringing Miss Gertie into this? She did
because
nothing wrong.
Because it's more horrifying. No, you stop. You know she did everything wrong.
She did not do anything wrong. If anything, the problem is me.
Shouldn't have put her in the box.
I know.
Should have left her in the box.
I thought I was supposed to
Nobody puts Miss Gertie in the corner.
Yeah. Wait, I thought I was just not supposed to bring her home in general. Wasn't that what everybody said?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leave her in the box.
Okay, well, that's too damn bad. She came home with me.
But yeah, no, so like in general, like it just turn off the fucking TV, get off YouTube, get off all this shit. Like if you're just like, I don't want to watch woke media, or open your mind, you can still be right wing and in your ways, but just be more open to the fact that
of other people that like don't have the same experience as you. Like it's okay to like experience other things. Like I have to watch like 100% straight religious people doing things all the time. I'm not gonna yell about it. I'm just gonna like watch their story as it is.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. You are your own person living your own life. And I know this, I didn't intend for this to get to this portion, this topic so early on into the podcast at all, but it's on hand now. But here's the thing. God is the only individual who is technically allowed to judge you.
Hey.
Just saying. Just saying. It's not your right. It is not your right or your responsibility to judge an individual for living a different lifestyle than you. Once we're dead, that's between us and whatever is out there.
Right.
You know what? This brings me to my point of, actually it's not a point, it's just a little sidestepping story that I was running really late to the optometrist today. So that by the time I got into the lobby, I realized that I was wearing my shirt that I'd thrown on this morning that says, I only get on my knees for Jesus. And and nobody wanted to make eye contact with me, which is fair. So yeah, that was just, I had to insert that. It's
really great
in there real quick. Anyway, what were we talking about?
We were talking about quote unquote woke media.
Right.
Yes.
God.
Anyway, dude refused to play it because somebody said bigot and there was a trans character and all this other shit. I'm like, wow, you're not a very good person. Like, no. What do you mean? You're refusing to play it just because of that? Like, you loved the first game so much and now you're complaining about it. Like, get over it. Oh, woke media. Because the main character is a female who is gay? Like, what? Get over yourself. Get over it.
Doesn't make sense to
bizarre.
Me.
Absolutely.
You should live your life understanding that people all have different perspectives and all have different lifestyles. Like that's
I have to play as straight men all the time. Okay, you know how exhausting that is.
You know what's even funnier is this dude would make Dark Souls characters and would play his female characters all the time.
See, that should be so normal. So that doesn't make any sense to me. Like that should be so normal to play the opposite
I do that
gender.
all the time.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's fascinating. Well, there's a couple different reasons, but I think mostly it's fascinating to see other people's perspectives on playing as a different gender. So
You don't get that perspective as a guy, like vice versa. It's interesting. It's cool. Yeah. Don't
I just like to
understand
play
that.
as women because I like to stare at their ass, but like that's my business, man.
Also a benefit. I find, Yeah.
I just like being able to play as different characters in general. I'll play as men and women. I don't care.
Freedom of choice is such a nice thing.
Yeah.
I hear I've heard a lot of people like with the transgender stuff. Like I guess what blows my mind is like there's people that were like, I remember growing up that loved Mrs. Doubtfire, but today will complain about trans stuff, and I'm like, or like it's like fine within certain contexts, but they don't like think about it.
Right.
It just stuff like that.
It's always
just drives me crazy.
It's always double-sided. There's always two sides to their coin, and they can never see the balance in it.
It's interesting. I don't know. How people think is just fascinating to me.
Either way, I do apologize for going off on my massive tangent. I've been on a rage fest today.
No worries. It happens.
I feel like when it comes to Last of Us, there's a lot of things that can bring me to a rage fest. And it's not because of the media itself. I think the media is fantastic. It's the fan bases.
It does something to me. Maybe it's because I'm so passionate about the art of Last of Us in general that yes, the story for sure. Like yes.
I'm very passionate about it. I feel it. I'm not even I haven't even lived the same life as you.
Right. Yeah. So I
yeah. I have a lot of passion here as well. It's speaking on fan bases, it's like I was originally a huge fan of Rick and Morty, and then the fan base just destroyed that. And I'm like,
yeah,
it sucks. It really sucks that fans make things worse. And
yeah, they really do. All in all, the real horror that we learned of today is fan bases. Fan bases ruin everything.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, that's very true.
Well, I think that kind of concludes everything. Is there anything you guys want to talk about before we end off?
I think I went over everything that I wanted to talk about today for the most part.
Yeah. I don't have anything witty to say, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me.
It's been I think it's been a day, and been a week and stuff. Like things have probably gotten to us more and more that we can't be witty every time we recording, and
that's okay. Look, we're having a good time. That's what matters. And we're having what we count as important conversations.
Agreed.
I don't know. I could be watching hentai instead, but I'm here.
HR.
Shit.
But yeah, all in all, I fucking love The Last of Us. That's really what I'm going to end off with. Is I fucking love The Last of Us. I think it's a wonderful series. I think it is a very heartwarming series and a very tragic series all at the same time. And apparently they're working on a third one, and I'm excited to see what they come up with if that is true.
And if the audience has a stomach for it, play Last of Us, play Outlast, play The Last of Us 2. Left Behind DLC.
Oh my god!
And give Alan Wake and Control and Alan Wake 2 a chance,
to get the
please.
Prop night servers back up.
Agreed. Yes,
agreed. Because I'd like to try this out.
Yeah, so good. Also, get a hold of Ashley Johnson for me.
And tell her not to marry her because she's talking about putting her in her basement.
And give Sammy's link to her.
Give me some of that Critical Role money, baby.
Right.
I only have pennies, but I'll give them to you.
You can follow me over on Twitch. It is Schicky AudioWorks. You can follow me on Instagram as well, Schicky AudioWorks. And on TikTok, it is Schicky's Clips. Hello?
Did you? You cut out there, maybe.
Did I?
I don't know.
I did off.
I heard clips.
Yeah.
That's all?
Yeah.
Oh. I said follow me on these places and I ended it off. You guys are good to go.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And you can follow me over on Twitch at KingSora08 over there. Same name over on Blue Sky and TikTok.
I'm mostly on Instagram, which is Hexually Sammed. Try to figure it out yourself.
It's gonna make me laugh every time.
Spell it yourself. Everywhere else, I'm Siren Says. That's about it.
Yeah, you can
And
see
then
all our
I'll
links
drop
down
my
below.
Fendom link later.
Yeah, you can see all our links down below. And eventually, you'll see Sammy's Fendom link.
I think I've said it
Don't
differently every single time. I said Fendom, Fem.
Yeah, I definitely thought you were talking about fish there for a while.
Fish Dom link.
Financial
You'll see.
dom. Give me your money,
You'll-
you dirty little whores. Or whatever
Jesus
those
Christ.
people say.
I think it's not what they say, it's what they want.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god! Thank you for watching Ropeacope. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Bye.
Bye.